way through the season. How are you settling into your role here at Saracens, your new role? What's it like working closely with Mike and Adam?
Yeah, it's been absolutely great so far. I had obviously last season I was 50-50. I was a player and an academy coach, but I ended up playing about 25 or 26 games, which was great. But now full-time into the academy role, and we've got a really strong academy staff, and I'm enjoying working with them and also with the senior coaches too.
So you've got to bend, okay, fight and get the ball back. You guys got to come in and clear. Yeah.
I've found that it's significantly busier as a coach, but that's just how it is. So the hours are vastly increased, but no, I'm enjoying it very much, and I think I'm quite fortunate because my focus really is the Saracens under 18 side, but alongside that I'm also coaching our Anglo Welsh side and our second team, and so it's great. You know, I'm sort of having all of these experiences and all of the chance to learn coaching all of these different sides.
I'm sure that comes with its own sets of challenges. Have you do you see the game any differently now, making the switch to the other side of the fence, I guess?
I don't think I see it any differently really. For me as a player, I was still, so all the details important, but I was still massively, I would focus on the culture, and I would certainly like to think I'm the same as the coach. I think the culture is absolutely huge, and obviously at Saracens it's a very big focus, so that's the first thing. But then secondly, as a coach, it's just all of the detail, so it's essentially up to us to go out and to study tapes of the opposition and to learn, you know, some of their threats, but also some of the opportunities that we can take against them.
We've seen you gain experience with Canada and Scotland.
Yeah.
What have you learned from those experiences? Do you feel richer for those experiences?
Yeah, absolutely. So the thing was, for me, as I said, I just wanted to learn as much as I could. So I was offered 4 weeks with Canada in the summer, and I flew over there. And as a learning experience, it was absolutely awesome. I was the defence coach, which was great for me. It was 7 days after finishing as a player. I was a full-time coach, and so it was very much in at the deep end, but I enjoyed it. And then subsequently, since then, it's been great. I've done a bit of work with Scotland over the autumn, and I will continue to do it over the Six Nations, and I've just been focusing on the attack and breakdown, which again has been great, just to really narrow my focus there, but also just to be in a different environment for me to learn.
Onto the Anglo Welsh Cup now with Saracens. We saw a great response this weekend against Dragons. What were your thoughts on that game and an improvement from the game against Sale and Harlequin? I
think over the course of the season, I think that this group, and so the Anglo Welsh group, have made huge improvements. The first game against Harlequin, we lost with the final play of the game. The second game, it was a cold, wet Friday night up in Sale, and we unfortunately lost again, but it was close. So I think as a group we have certainly improved, and it was great to see the boys against the Dragons to show some of the learnings that we had in the first few weeks, how to, when we actually managed to get ahead, how to stay ahead and how to close the game out. And it was great to see this group do that.
It's going to be a very tough test against Exeter. That they've got some big players and they've got some pride themselves on their set piece. What do you want to see from a young Saracens team this weekend? What do you want to see from players like, I guess, Sean Raphael? We spoke to him earlier today, who obviously played in a similar position to you when you were playing.
Yeah. So we said, or I've said, obviously as a coach, I feel that I've been learning all season, but these guys are very young players, and so it's very much a learning process, and especially someone like Sean, it's his first season out of school, and as much as we try and prepare them, in the under-18s is completely different when you step into the senior environment. So in terms of what I'm hoping or indeed expecting to see on Saturday is very much a Saracens-esque type showing, full of energy, full of intent and full of physicality.